I tend to view Kanye much like Lady Gaga. Great pop stars, but, well, I'll stop myself there. However, every now and then a Kanye line will catch me in just the right way and I have an overwhelming urge to say, yeah, buddy, I feel ya. But, suffice it to say, I have at least partial custody of my inner child, and, well, my inner child loves everything Egyptian. True, I've grown up, and, well, we all had to smell what the Rock was cooking there, but I'm still super psyched for Amonkhet. Now, there are a lot of sweet uncommons in this set, and being such a Pauper-driven player of late, it drives me nuts when I see an uncommon and I think, damn, missed Pauper playable by that much. It's like when you're watching football and your favorite player stretches out to make a great catch and he just misses, and you jump off the couch and you say, come on Amendola, you gotta catch that, Edelman can't do everything himself. And then your wife says, calm down, it's just a game. Anyhow, that's how I feel about uncommons. Luckily, there are plenty of choice commons in this set, so with that in mind, I'm Travis from Brainpulp TV, and here are my favorite top 6 Pauper playable cards from Amonkhet. Now again, with this list I'm looking at commons that are just good in Pauper, so as much as the Sure Shot Minotaur here is going to be a great addition to the sideboard of my Minotaur deck, I don't see me going Minotaur Tribal and Pauper anytime soon. And I will forgo any reprints, functional or otherwise, such as the red Cartouche, very similar to Hammerhand, and of course Essence Scatter, Giggity, which I'm actually curious to see how its impact is on Standard.
Number 6.
Washrock Cultivator. This was a bit of a tough call, not just because I can't pronounce it, but there are a lot of creatures just like this one in Pauper, and most don't require you to spend so much mana to sack the creature. But this one can be out turn 1 and block 2/2s for days, then spend the mana, sack the creature on your opponent's end step, and start turn 4 with up to 4 or 5 mana. Again, the land card goes right on the battlefield, not your library or your hand, so it could even have some good landfall synergy. But really, you give up all your turn 3 mana to do this. But you can block turns 1, 2, 3, etc. with it. You can even block a huge creature late game, then before combat damage goes through, just play the mana and sack and get your land. I think this one might actually have something. It'll definitely buy you time and give you mana, which might be enough, especially if you're hoping to cast big things mid to late game.
Number 5 and 4.
Cartouche of Strength and Cartouche of Solidarity. First off, I think all the cartouches are great. I want them all. I want a big old sack of them. I want a huge cartouche bag. Anyway, the Cartouche of Strength is a nice 2-for-1. It's removal, and it permanently buffs a member of your team, and gives it trample. No more chumps stop your aggro. And the Cartouche of Solidarity? 1 mana, just 1 mana gets you a 1/1 warrior token with vigilance. Mind you, you can't put the enchantment on the token, but still, the creature that does get it gets +1/+1 and first strike. A real sweet deal for only 1 mana. This could very nicely fit in with either a green-white aura deck or an aristocrat style deck.
Number 3.
Scribe of the Mindful. Hey, a blue card made my list. What? As a 2/2 for 3, she's a little below curve, but her ability is wicked relevant. Tap and spend 1 mana of any color, and yeah, you sack the card, but you can return an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. The big thing is this can be done at instant speed. This card may actually help a dredge-like strategy develop in blue for Pauper players by making the graveyard an extension of your hand. Too bad that boat is still banned. Still, I think the Snapcaster's cousin's best friend's former roommate here may find home in some Pauper decks.
Number 2.
Trespassers Curse. Pauper is very much a creature-heavy format, with some control decks struggling a little to find footing. This card will help their cause so much. For just 2 mana, you find a way to truly screw with your opponent in many ways. It's like a strictly better Impact Tremors, a card I've played with very much in the past. This is a card that screams controls that makes your opponents not want to play creatures, by not only hitting them for 1, but giving you 1 life as well in the process.
Number 1.
Sacred Cat. A 1/1 with lifelink is sweet, but the recursion with Embalm just makes it that much better. Lifelink, even on a 1/1, can do a lot to your opponent's tempo, plus the recursive nature. Is that a word? Recursive? Anyway, it could fit very nicely in an aristocrat style deck as well as the ever popular green-white auras deck. Cause this card with Rancor, Trample, Life Gain, Repeat, it's just hilarious. Plus, come on, the flavor one of the cat came back? Was that a thing in the US or just in Canada? Anyway, I really like this card in Pauper, and I'm actually not going to be terribly surprised if it has some kind of impact in Standard. But then again, I don't really know me no Standard. So there's a look at a few of the cards from Amonkhet that I think might end up in some Pauper decks. At least some of mine. Not to say these cards are great or aren't great in Limited. I'm actually just starting to play a little more Limited / sealed games now, so my experience there is, well, limited. But I have watched about 3 hours of the pre-release from Loading Ready Run, and I gotta say, the cartouches are all great. Plus, this card, Edifice of Authority, an uncommon, but it seemed to have a real impact whenever it hit the board. So I think I might keep an eye out for that one in my sealed pool this coming Sunday. Are you interested in adding any Amonkhet commons to your Pauper pool? If so, please leave them in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching all of our Brain Pulp stuff, and we'll see you again.